I guess we're just gonna go into it. Okay. I don't know what's significant about this, but somebody may have been accused of something like, did you do CPR on somebody? Yes, they did, and they did it properly. I don't know. Whatever that is. What else do I need to know? What else you want to tell me? This is general energy. What do you want to tell me? Somebody's not tired. They're going to keep going. Somebody might be running off of adrenaline. They don't have any feelings towards something. I'm going to keep going. I don't know. It might be adrenaline. They're going to keep doing something. They're not tired. They're going to keep fighting. I get fighting. Okay. Expression. Somebody's expressing themselves. They're saying no. I'm not tired. No. Somebody's going to keep going. Somebody's going to keep fighting. A movie. A movie comes out reversed here. Let me see what's significant about this. Don't film me. A movie. Somebody said, no, don't film me. I'm not tired. No, don't film me. There's no movie. There's no television. Ooh, child. What the heck? Somebody's saying no to a project. Somebody's going to skip an offer. Somebody may have gone to dinner. This could be a proposal from somebody offering you something. You're going to express yourself. Somebody's turning down a movie and television. Child. Okay. Because they don't like where it is. I don't like where the location is. I'm turning it down. Wow. That's something about time. Somebody's under pressure. Somebody's got by the afternoon to do something. You got to the afternoon. Oh, I hate to make it sound like that, guys. Ooh, that's coming from a boss. The boss said you got to the afternoon. I don't know. I don't know. Hold up. I'm looking. The same thing keeps coming up. Something, either somebody may not be a true blue, or there's something significant about the color blue is coming out reversed. Holy crap. Woo! Blue coming out reversed. When I turned it over, red came out reversed. I don't know what that is. Y'all know. That could be, if you really think about it. I'm sorry. I got my thoughts on that. I feel like, I'm going to keep some stuff. I'm going to shut up about some stuff. I know exactly what, everything is an extension, okay? Tell me about this boss. Because this boss is giving somebody till the afternoon to do something. I don't know what that is. I've been advised to come up here and do it again. Not by man, right? Y'all already know my rule. If I'm told to get back on, it's by the spirit. I don't really play that. So, somebody said no. Somebody said no television. Somebody said no movie. Somebody said you got to the afternoon. This is somebody's boss. Somebody needs to make some sort of a decision, all right, about what they're going to do in a situation. How do I make something move further? The two coming up with an idea of how they can create something to make it work. Somebody could be in Aries trying to create something. Ace of Cups. They got rejected. There's some sort of rejection. This Two of Wands could be them coming up with some sort of an idea to have a partnership. Ace of Cups. That means you're in love with somebody. You have emotions for somebody. Or you have emotions for some new idea. You're in love with it. A person or a partnership. It's like I'm in love with this idea or I'm in love with this person. What else we got? Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. But there's an Aries that needs to come up with some sort of an idea or a plan. The King of Swords. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Somebody is manipulative, corrupt. They do things for their own gain. Seven of Pentacles. They're waiting for a rate on their, they want a return on their investment. What is this investment? Somebody gave somebody some money. Capricorn, Taurus. A Taurus. There's an Aries that got some money from a Taurus or a bank. And they need a return on their investment. Okay, I did it. I took this out. I took out money with the idea of expanding something. So we got Two of Wands coming out reverse. They couldn't come up with an idea. How do I expand this money? Somebody's in balance. They weren't able to do it. This could be a Leo energy. They're trying to figure out some sort of a way to get a return on their investment here. Give me more. What about this Leo? The High Priestess. Somebody could be a Pisces. I see. There's a Leo here who can't go on with something. They don't have the strength to complete something. They're looking for a way to get a return on their investment, but they can't. There's something about a High Priestess. What's significant? I do not believe that this Leo is the High Priestess. I feel like the High Priestess is the High Priestess. I feel like their grand idea, this Ace of Cups, where they were rejected by a High Priestess. Aries, confirmation. You could be an Aries. There's an Aries High Priestess. They rejected this Leo, or whatever happened. Oh, what's that that fell? Page of Swords. Somebody did something illegally. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. I stalked, I looked, I did something illegally. But the funny thing is this Pisces knows the secret. They know the secret about the Leo and the Aries. And this Pisces said don't play with them, right? It's High Priestess, right? This is the one that knows all your secrets and mysteries. But it's not just about knowing your secrets. They literally know ancient secrets. Like, they can tell you a bunch of stuff, whoever this Pisces is, right? They have some sort of knowledge. There's a Libra. This Pisces, or whoever this is, was treated unfairly in some situation, right? This illegal surveillance, which is heavy surveillance, which is not normal. So it's above and beyond doing things that are normal, right? So this means you're going to go in somebody's car, plant people around them, right? Have them living across from relatives that they don't know, doing it on purpose, right? Doctors' reports or whatever these people got going on, finding out it's all a scam right before the White House, right? Somebody was treated unfairly in some situation. Somebody may have lied on you, did something out of prejudice. It could have been an Aries that did this. This High Priestess knows that it probably wasn't the Aries. It was most likely the Leo that did this. Illegal stalking, coming in somebody's backyard, illegal surveillance, look at company computers, government computers, to get access to information. Who are you? I want to know more about you. I want to know if you real. Like that. Some creep, right? Ace of Pentacles. Somebody ain't getting some sort of an offer. And maybe that's what they did. Maybe they got in the way. They surveilled you. They treated you unfairly, stopping you from making money opportunities, took your money, 10 of wands. Somebody's releasing a burden. It could be you releasing a burden, but most likely it's somebody else here releasing a burden. They're burdened by something that they've done. So they did something on behalf of an organization, or they did something on behalf of their family, or they did something that's going to impact their family. So this illegal surveillance, yeah, I don't think they're going to take too kindly to that. They can't end something. Something was supposed to come to an end, and maybe that's what the goal was, to end something for a Scorpio, per this Sagittarius here. They were looking for ways to do it. Page of Swords, illegal surveillance. They treated you unfairly. It was because you were a certain religion, color, whatever. All right? All that stuff is here, but they weren't able to kill you. You could be a Scorpio. All right? Somebody's waiting for you to go. Somebody's trying to avoid some sort of a death. There's a cop involved. Somebody could be a Cancer who did this. There could have been somebody, maybe a Libra, who tried to come after a Scorpio, and a Cancer probably told. This could also be a law enforcement. A lot of confidence. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. Somebody in law enforcement might be interested in you. They could be an Aquarius or something like that. Maybe they want to make some sort of an offer. It could be an offer. Again, it doesn't have to be love. It could be partnership. I want to partner with you. Oh, I like how you do something. Seven of Swords. It comes out reverse. Somebody may want to partner with you because they want to steal something from you. Could be an Aquarius. Somebody in the public eye. All right? Seven of Swords. They stole something. And we can tell they stole it because we know the plan, the secret, the plot. We got the sequence of it. Two of Pentacles. They did it because they needed some money. Queen of Pentacles. They went after the Queen of Pentacles to get this money and try to traffic this person, put them on drugs, or this Capricorn's on drugs, sex rituals, all types of stuff going on over there. I'm going to leave this be. And somebody's waiting for a decision to come down. A decision about whether or not they're going to walk away from some situation. Somebody could be a Scorpio. Somebody could be a Cancer, Scorpio. I'm going to walk away from you. I'm thinking about walking away from you. That's Cancer energy. Somebody could have just had a baby. You could be a Cancer. Some of you guys have to make some sort of a decision. What do you want to do? Which way am I going to go? For some of you guys, you're getting to the point Because it already says you released a burden. So you released a burden, now you just have to deal with the judgment, the aftermath. Somebody's a Scorpio. Somebody made the wrong choice. You chose somebody else. Somebody chose a Sagittarius. Or, I don't know, Scorpio, maybe you messed up. I don't know. There's a Leo here, though, that keeps getting in the way. With this Temperance, the Five of Swords, they stole something. Sagittarius, it says you stole something. Anyway. Hold on, y'all. Somebody named B could be mad. Maybe you from there and you mad. I don't know. Maybe you're Pookie from there and you mad. Anyway. Who's significant in this read? Aries. Yep, that came out. Aries, you are significant in this read. Who else is significant in this read? I. Aries, I. Pisces comes out reverse. I don't know. This Pisces might, I don't know. Because I got Pisces saying, you know, somebody could be upright. Or some people, I don't know. Anyway, K. Significant. G. Significant. Pisces, child. Gemini. Who else? The letter U. Who do you want? I don't know. Who else is here? Just too much Pisces. A lot of Pisces. What's this Pisces worried about? Pisces, what you worried about? I'm worried about money that I was expecting. I got into this partnership and it's probably not going to come. It ain't going to come. I'm worried about it coming. There's some change. I was hoping to get this money so things could change for the better. Or I got some unexpected change, unexpected income. There's going to be some sort of a change. Somebody could be getting a new car here, but there's also some marriage that might go awry, or you decide not to marry somebody. For some of you guys, this is a 3 here. So there's 3 people in this marriage. Who's this person in the marriage? Another female, she ain't the main, no. So there's 2 chicks here. Pisces, this says you got 2 of them here. Somebody ain't concerned about it, though. And I feel like somebody's family could be turning a blind eye. So, whatever that's about. Somebody's marriage got extra somebody. Or somebody's doing something. I don't know. Anyway, what does the world need to know? Give me the smoke. What we need to know about the energy. The letter R could be significant. It just fell out. Oh. There's some mail that's coming out here. A mail comes out reverse. So, I don't know what that means. What up? What do we need to know about the energy going on in the air? What up? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Something about somebody's job. R, work, somebody at work. There's a collapse. Work, collapse. This is work. Something could be going on at work where something collapses, or there could be a collapse, right? A collapse, climate change. Something going on with the climate could have some impact on whether or not things shift. It could also have an impact on structures, work building. Somebody's work building could collapse. This is top secret. Top secret feels like something that could already, wow, you're beautiful. Ooh, huh? Anyway. Tell them I'm going to give you one last chance. Now, the boss said you got till noon. Remember that. The boss said you got till noon or your work building is going to collapse. Now, we're going to say it's a climate change. It's a top secret, right? It says don't defend them. Don't defend them. Something about this boss is this boss, it says something got lost. How come what happened to this review, says this boss? It got lost. How come it's missing? Somebody's asking a question. Somebody's boss. I don't know what kind of boss this is, but it does say work. But it also feels, it feels different. Somebody that ain't really playing around. Like, you playing with their money. Could be like one of them CEOs or, I don't know. Lock the enemy in a cattle guard. Well, I don't know what that means. Anyway, give me more. Something about locking the... Oh, somebody gonna try and steal the meat. Something about a party coming out reverse. What happened to these reviews with these parties? Or something happened. It's reviews. What happened to the reviews that were left? I'll tell you what happened. They went into the email and they stole them. Just like they tried to steal that picture that they didn't get. Weird science. It's not weird science. It's everyday science. There's nothing weird about it. Right? Ancient mystery. It's not. Somebody has the answer to some sort of a weird science. Or something they can't figure it out. Ancient mystery solved. Right? It's open. Something about a domino. Ooh, somebody's name could be Domino, Dominic. The letter R, significant, keeps coming up. There's an investigation with this letter R. Something about a domino. A domino signals gambling to me. Investigation, domino, the open. Somebody was open. The letter R, investigation. Somebody's under investigation. Who is this? Tell me more about this under investigation. About something that was done at a motel, a hotel. Somebody wasn't supposed to know that there was some sort of... Maybe it was a domino game or something. I don't know what the heck that is. I would say that something went down at a hotel. Now, I do see dominoes. And where I'm from, when you see motels that look like this, right? And dominoes, it's not uncommon. So somebody could have been playing dominoes at the motel. Alright, whatever. MK Ultra. Not surprised about that either. Somebody wired up. Somebody's name could be Dom. Private property. This person came on your property. MK Ultra decided they were going to invade. They tried to give you the rope, but they wound up hanging themselves. Hold up. Play with me. Trafficking. You got caught with that too. Yup, trafficking. That's a Pisces. You got caught sex trafficking. As a matter of fact, you went so far as to come on somebody's property and do it. This communication, you typed it. We got proof. I already told you 5 of Swords came up. Video and 7 of Swords. What? Evidence. Stop playing. What else we got? Something going on with Egypt. Somebody was supposed to be taken to Egypt. Trafficked to Egypt. Maybe they said you were a runaway. I ain't ran nowhere but to my house. Please, somebody was a con man. There was a con man male. Who'd this person scheme? Something about chemtrails. That's science. Chemtrails. They playing with the weather. Chemtrails. You can't tell which way the plane is flying. Wait, hold up. Something about a school coming out reverse. Ah. Somebody trafficked somebody out of a school and they were supposed to bring the kid to Egypt. You were supposed to be trafficked to Egypt out of greed for money. You can get these nuts. Okay? Frozen. Ain't nothing frozen. You could go. But you ain't going with me. Manipulation. Somebody's playing with the weather. Somebody's playing with the weather. Tell me more about this weather. Ask a favor from Governor Perry. I don't know. Never mind. You know, I'm not going in no more with the governor. Maybe y'all got a Governor Perry you can ask. I ain't got one of them. Mine, ducks, dodges, whatever else. Predictive programming. You ain't checking for them. You ain't predicting. Call a doctor. Yeah, you need to because you're going to need that. Especially if you don't lock up the cattle, because then there's something about a disease. There's somebody named Jamie. They're responsible for something. Do not ask Jamie for legal advice. They're going to purposely steer you wrong. They're going to tell you something about a polar shift. Yeah, there's something with the weather. It's changing. There's literally a shift happening. All right.